Today, we have a very special video for you guys.
We got our hands on Structure Deck's Sacred Beasts. This deck uses the Sacred Beasts from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Uria, Hamon, and Raviel all together in one deck for the first time. We're gonna take 3 of these bad boys, put them together and construct the best 40 card deck that we can, but also, thanks to Konami, we get to give away a super special Sacred Beast game mat. The details are in the description below.
Today, he's going to be fighting against Dinosmasher's Fury. I've also got 3 copies of this structure deck that I'll be putting together. Alright guys, so before we hop in this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already.
And hit the notification bell.
Alright, let's hop into this.
So the Sacred Beast structure deck has 3 major win conditions. Number 1 is to summon any 2 of the Sacred Beasts and then hit your opponent with Awakening. Because Awakening gets effects depending on how many of these bad boys you have, and if you have 2 or more, it negates the effects of all your opponent's monsters. Number 2 is to summon Raviel and use his Retrain, Raviel Shimmering Scraper. It will double Raviel's attack and let him attack all of your opponent's monsters in the same battle phase. And last, but certainly not least, is using our new fusion spell, Dimension Fusion Destruction, to summon Armatile. Armatile becomes 10,000 during your turn only, so you can think of it kind of like a Utopia double swing. The key cards of this deck, it's the Dark Beckoning Beast, Dark Summoning Beast, and Chaos Summoning Beast. Pretty much the engine of this deck is all about either getting them to the hand or setting up the fusion summon. So you can always use one or both of these to summon your Sacred Beasts. Sacred Beasts versus Dinos. Let's do this.
Alright, high roll. I rolled a 6.
Ha! 7. I'll take first. I'll start by normal summoning my Dark Beckoning Beast. On normal summon, I can add a Uria, Hamon, Raviel, or a card that lists them in its effect to my hand. I'll get my Opening of the Spirit Gates. Now activate the Opening of the Spirit Gates, and it will let me add a Uria, Hamon, or Raviel, or a monster that lists them in this card effect. I'll add my Dark Summoning Beast. So my Dark Beckoning Beast gives me an extra normal sum of a 0 attack, 0 defense fiend, and I will use it to tribute my Dark Beckoning Beast and summoning my Dark Summoning Beast. Now I'll use my Dark Summoning Beast's effect. I can tribute it for cost and special summon a Sacred Beast from my deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. I'll summon my Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. My Cerulean Skyfire, it changes the Hamon summoning condition so that you can tribute face down spells too to summon it. It also gives Hamon a negation effect. But for our situation, if a Raviel, Hamon, or Uria leave the field, I can't take any battle damage for the rest of that turn. And I will set 2 cards and pass turn.
My turn. I'll draw 1 card. My standby phase. Do you have any cards, Duel?
I'll activate my Awakening of the Sacred Beast because I control one of Raviel, Hamon, or Uria. I can gain life points every time you normal or special summon a monster equal to its attack points.
So, when this field spell's in the field, all monsters in the field are going to lose 500 attack and defense except for dinosaur type monsters. Once per turn, if I normal or special summon a dinosaur, except during the damage step, I can special summon a Jura Egg token to your side of the field. And while you control a token, you can't target any monster in the field with card effects except for tokens. And finally, once per turn, if a normal monster or monsters on the field would be destroyed, I can destroy that many dinosaur type monsters from my hand or deck instead. Next, I'll normal summon my Soul Eating Oviraptor.
Okay, well that'll activate my Awakening and my Raviel effects.
And it's also going to activate Lost World and Soul Eating Oviraptor's effects. Since yours are mandatory, yours will get to go on the chain first.
So I will gain 1800 for Awakening, and I will special summon a token with 1000 attack, 1000 defense with Raviel's effect.
And I will be summoning a token to your side of the field. And then finally, for Chain Link 4, Oviraptor will search for a dinosaur from my deck and send it to either the grave or add it to my hand. First, Soul Eating Oviraptor will grab from my deck my Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Next, Lost World will special summon a Jura Egg token to your side of the field.
Next, my Raviel will summon a Phantasm token to my side of the field, 1000, 1000. And then my Awakening will increase my life points by 1800.
All right, I'm going to enter the battle phase, and I'll use my Soul Eating Oviraptor to attack. All right, so in the battle phase, I'm going to use my Soul Eating Oviraptor and attack a Jura Egg token.
No.
Instead of destroying your token,
that's
I'm going to use
right.
the effect of Lost World, which lets me destroy a dinosaur-type monster in my deck instead. All right, so I'm going to send Baby Ceratosaurus, destroying it from my deck, to protect the Jura Egg token. But since Baby Ceratosaurus was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, I can summon a level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster from my deck. So I'm going to activate Baby Ceratosaurus' effect and do just that, and special summon a Petite Pteranodon.
That will activate the effect of my awakening, and I will gain 500 life points.
Alright, so I'll go to main phase 2 and set 1, 2 cards face down. I'm going to activate the effect of Soul Eating Oviraptor. So I can target one of my dinosaurs on the field and one in the grave. I'll destroy my Petite Pteranodon and special summon my Baby Ceratosaurus from the graveyard. I'm going to destroy Petite Pteranodon, special summon Baby Ceratosaurus, and that will activate the effect of Petite Pteranodon and Awakening.
I will gain 500.
Alright, and I'll get to summon from my deck a level 4 or higher dinosaur type monster, but it won't be able to attack this turn. We'll summon Dinosmasher X.
Oh, and that'll activate awakening again.
Yes, giving you even more life points.
2,000.
And that ends my turn.
Draw. I will enter the battle phase. So I will go ahead and use the effect of my Raviel, tribute a monster, and he'll gain attack equal to its original attack. My token's 1,000, 1,000, so he's not at 5,000. And now I will enter battle.
He's actually at 4,500 thanks to my Lost World.
Oh, that's right, he's only at 45. My Raviel will attack your Dinosmasher X.
I'm going to use my Survival's End. So this trap lets me destroy as many normal monsters in the field as possible, and if I do, I can special summon level 4 or lower dinosaur type monsters from my deck up to the number that I destroyed, but they'll be destroyed during the end phase. My Survival's End will destroy Dinosmasher X and the Jura Egg token, and since they're both destroyed, I can summon level 4 lower dinosaurs up to 2 of them. We're just going to get a Petite Pteranodon and a Baby Ceratosaurus.
This will activate my awakening.
So you'll gain 1,000, right? So since I summoned my 2 dinosaurs from my deck, this will activate Lost World and summon a token to your side of the field.
I will chain my Raviel, Lord of Phantasms, Shimmering Scraper. That allows me to target my Raviel, double his current attack, and now you can attack all your monsters this turn.
He was at 45.
Then that means he's now at 9,000. Raviel will attack your Soul Eating Oviraptor.
All right, Oviraptor, you're gone. And I take quite a lot, right? 72?
7,200.
No, I'm at 800. Nice.
And then Raviel will attack your Baby Ceratosaurus.
No effects for him.
Then he'll attack another Baby Ceratosaurus. And then he'll attack your Petite Pteranodon.
Pteranodon.
Let's see. So I'll move to main phase 2. I'll activate my Opening of the Spirit Gates. I'll discard 1 card to special summon a Fiend 0 attack 0 defense monster from the grave. I'll get my Dark Summoning Beast, and I will use the effect of my Dark Summoning Beast, tributing its cost,
Yes.
to special summon a Sacred Beast from my deck. I'll get my Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder. So there's a few things that this means now. Now my Awakening of the Sacred Beast negates all the activated effects of monsters that you control. And now my Cerulean Skyfire can negate a spell or trap. And with that, I pass.
All right, I'll draw for turn. All right, well, I'm going to normal summon my Dinosmasher X. And since I summoned a dinosaur, that's going to activate Lost World's effect and summon a token to your side of the field.
And it'll activate my Raviel and Awakening effects. Awakening will give me 2,000 life points. And Raviel will summon a token, 1,000 attack, 1,000 defense.
I'm going to use 2 dinosaur monsters in my graveyard to summon my boss monster. I'm going to banish Baby Ceratosaurus and Petite Pteranodon, 2 dinosaurs, to special summon my Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. It's going to give you some life points, I believe.
That's right, my Awakening will increase my life points by 3,500.
So I'm going to enter the battle phase. My Dinosmasher X will attack a Jura Egg token. And I'm going to use Lost World's effect. Instead of destroying the token, I can destroy one of my dinosaurs instead from my deck. I will destroy Miscellaneousaurus. That will prevent my egg from being destroyed.
Right.
Now I'm going to use Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and attack this Phantasm token. I'll also attack this Jura Egg token. And I'll attack this Jura Egg token. And I'll use Conductor and attack Hamon. So both of our monsters will be destroyed.
Yes. And now I cannot take any more damage this turn.
Alright, so during my main phase 2, I'm going to activate the effect of my Miscellaneousaurus. I can banish it and any other amount of dinosaurs from my graveyard and summon a dinosaur from my deck with a level that's equal to the number of banished dinos. So I'm going to banish my Miscellaneousaurus, my Megalosmasher X, my Soul-Eating Oviraptor,
Oh my gosh.
and my Petite Pteranodon to summon a level 4 dinosaur monster. My Soul-Eating Oviraptor. Now, that means a couple of effects are going to be activating.
One of them is my awakening.
So you go ahead and gain your 1800. And Soul-Eating Oviraptor will, an Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, set 2 cards face down, and that will end my turn.
Alright, then I will draw for turn. Then I will activate my Opening of the Spirit Gates. Because I control level 10 monster, I can add a continuous spell from grave to hand. My Swords of Concealing Light. Alright, so I'll activate my trap card, Hyper Blaze. So, like Saru and Skyfire, it changes the conditions to how you summon Uria. Instead of just using face-up continuous traps, I can also use a face-down traps to summon it.
Okay.
But for the effect that I'm using its last effect, which is to discard 1 card from my hand. And that card is, it's Uria, who would have thought. I can add to my hand a Sacred Beast from my grave. Add my Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder, to my hand. See, this card can also special summon a Sacred Beast, but you can only do that if they're properly summoned. And as you've noticed, I've not done that a single time. I'll activate my Swords of Concealing Light to flip all your monsters to face down defense position, and they will not be able to change their position until into my second standby phase.
Activate my Survival's End from my graveyard. So I can banish it and target a dinosaur in the field and 1 card you control and destroy both. Target my Megalosmasher X and Awakening of the Sacred Beast.
No!
Now, instead of Megalosmasher being destroyed, I'll be using Lost World's effect to destroy a dinosaur monster from my deck instead.
Wow.
So I'll be destroying my Petite Pteranodon. My stuff goes down.
You go.
And Petite Pteranodon's effect will summon my Tyranno Infinity. So Tyranno Infinity is special. He gains 1,000 attack for each of my banished dinosaur monsters. And as you know,
No.
I have got quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, so he is at 6,000 attack. Also, since I summoned Tyranno Infinity, my Lost World is going to be giving you another token.
I will use my Shimmering Scraper in the graveyard's effect. I can tribute 1 monster I control to add it back to my hand.
Oh, and you get to use the Jura Egg token. Okay.
Here you go, buddy. And I'll
Oh.
add Shimmering Scraper to my hand. Tribute my 3 spells. Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder.
I'm going to activate my Grand Horn of Heaven. So during your main phase, if you'd be special summoning a monster, I can negate that summon, destroy that monster, and then you'll get to draw 1 card. And it ends the main phase.
Negate, destroy. Draw 1 card. And immediately into my battle phase, it seems. What a rude card.
Your main phase is over.
My Raviel, Lord of Phantasms, will attack your Tyranno Infinity. Activate my Raviel, Shimmering Scraper from hand to double his attack, and he can attack all your monsters. He's at 7,000.
And Tyranno Infinity only has 6,000 attack, so unfortunately, he will be destroyed, and I'll take 1,000 damage.
Yeah!
Ah, good games. That was fun. A good time.
Woo!
Nice. Honestly, really nice. These two ended up coming in for the clutch and saving the day.
Who would have thought I would try, like, I didn't think I was going to be able to do the whole Shimmering Scraper thing, so I only was running 1 copy of him.
Yeah. I had a burial from a different dimension. It wasn't gonna.
That's
gonna weaken my monster.
So that's it for our Sacred Beast structure deck duel. This deck is a lot of fun. If you saw something you liked, be sure to pick it up in stores now. Don't forget we are doing a giveaway for the mat, link in the description. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Pass turn.